Happy Tuesday, guys. Bienvenidos. Brush your back for Tuesday, July 27th. In the wonderful world of sports, I saw the Pistons declined an offer for the number one overall pick from the Thunder for Shea and the number 6. I repeat, Shea and the number 6. I don't know what's more unbelievable to me, the fact that the Thunder offered it or that the Pistons rejected it, especially in a draft like this where you should want to trade down. I don't understand just pissing away a golden opportunity to turn around your franchise. Could you imagine walking away from this draft with a core of Shea, Sadiq Bey, and then either Mitchell, Kai Jones, or Jalen Suggs drops you at 6? But you'll never get a chance to play. You'll never get a chance to spin the wheel because you make decisions like that. I heard they're bringing in Jalen Green for more workouts. I mean, we all know you're not taking Cade number 1. No one's taking Cade number 1. I think the Warriors are the only team that should be permitted to take a broken Sean Livingston, who's going to probably come in and run like the second unit well or whatever with a top 10 pick. But we all know you're not taking him number 1. Jalen Green bet a shit golden eggs. He bet a shit golden eggs wrapped in Wonder Bread. Like, he better be a human beef Wellington producer to take him with the number 1 overall pick and reject that deal. But I feel like it was indeed just a chicky rumor or something, and indeed Bertha is fat. We'll get on to 16 through 30 of the NBA mock draft tomorrow. On to baseball. 3 plays, I like a lot, and 4 more added on. They might end up as sprinkles. But the Orioles plus 115 over the Marlins. Spencer Watkins over Sandy Alcantara. I had to say the first names because it's Spencer with an S. And I think that's the first thing I overlooked when I best bet against him last time out. He's a one-of-a-kind guy. How many Spencers with an S you know? Shane Spencer, C, bust. Spencer from Criminal Minds. Not a bust, but also a C. You don't know many S's. I think Spencer Watkins is super unique. He got a super unique story this year. Like, the guy, unheralded guy coming in, he's found magic, and it's translated into confidence. I think he's pitching for a lot more than himself if you read into his backstory. Kid's pitching with confidence, completely commanding. That last start against the Rays was in zero trouble the entire game. Just completely commanding, super impressive. If the Orioles could just win more one-run games, this second half of the season would look absolutely amazing. It's a young team finding some stripes. They're no Detroit Tigers, but they're playing much better, especially juxtaposed against the Marlins, who are playing like shit. On a side note, the Brewers are so freaking good with personnel. I would have gotten rid of Jesus Aguilar too. He had me fooled for a little bit. That guy sucks. But yeah, love the spot for the Orioles. We're going to take them plus 115. The Yankees plus 135 over the Rays. Montgomery over McClanahan. I feel like we're buying the bottom on Jordan Montgomery. If you're around, I really, really like Jordan Montgomery. He was groomed by CeCe to take a big role in our organization moving forward. I think he'll do just that. Good get-right spot against the Rays, who he pitches well against. McClanahan's going to be a little bit tough on us, but we're playing well, man, and we've got talent in our bats. We can hit anyone on the right day. I mean, if you want to just throw overwhelming shit at us, we can hit that. You want to be a little trickier with us and stuff like that, that's more of the problem. But McClanahan's young. I think he makes enough mistakes, and I think the more veteran, savvy lefty gets the W in Montgomery for us. I'll have my LeMahieu jersey on tomorrow. The Giants, a similar home dog. We're on a bunch of home dogs tomorrow. The Giants plus 113 over the Dodgers. Logan Webb over Julio Urias. Great spot to fade Julio Urias, the perpetually overrated in the market. Julio Urias, this should be a much closer to like a pick 'em or a slight favorite at home for the Giants, especially with Logan Webb on the bump. We love Logan Webb. If you've been around since the beginning of the year, we are huge Logan Webb guys. last series they just played like a week or two ago or something. Giants got the best of the series. They have the momentum, especially at the end of it. I think it's a really good spot for the Giants. The sprinkles, we're going to end up being, I like the Red Sox the most out of the bunch, plus 120 over the Jays. Richards over Robbie Ray. Yeah, Robbie Ray's been really good this year, but he's got to run into a wall at some point. His last start against the Red Sox didn't look great. Got to face him again. And the Red Sox are just so damn good. At one point, you just got to, I mean, we've resigned to it for like the better part of a month now, but they're just one of the best teams in baseball. They know how to win. They have a lot of experience, leadership. The bullpen could be in a little bit better shape in this spot, but I think they have momentum in the series. Just swinging the bat. The bats have come back to being, the bats that you knew they were, whatever. They dropped Verdugo down to like the 6 now. It's just a dangerous freaking lineup. This is a really good team. This is far and away, I think, my favorite team in the AL. Like, I don't know whether we can accurately reflect it in power rankings, move them up too high. But when the time comes and the chips are on the line in the playoffs, this is the kind of team that's going to come through. They're just going to come through. I'm going to sprinkle some Phillies minus 115 over the Nats. Matt Moore over Eric Fetty. Huge momentum after last night's game. Answering the 4-0 lead the Nats jumped out to. The walk-off dinger by McCutchen, which was nice to watch. I have my dad got remarried. My stepmom's family is from the Philly area and shit. A lot of friends from the Philly area. I don't like the Phillies, but that was cool to watch. I like Andrew McCutchen and watching that. It's like they have the juice. I swear, you just gotta get Joe Girardi out of the clubhouse and that bird can just spread its wings and fly. I feel like there's still value on Matt Moore in the market just by, if nothing else, perception of him. Like the way every time he starts, I have a Phillies friend call me and be like, "Oh, we're definitely losing today, right?" No, you're not. Especially the way Eric Fetty pitched his last time out. I bet on him his last time out, and he looked like crap. Everything he threw got smacked all over the place. I think he only let up 4 hits because it just literally happened to be at a Nats fielder every single time. The Nats bullpen is completely fucked in this matchup. They're not going to have any other back-end arms. Lots of opportunities for the Phillies to create even more magic should they need. Going to sprinkle the Indians plus 102 over the Cards. We've wanted to buy the Indians. We like the way the young core is playing right now, even though it's not necessarily translating into wins. They're facing really tough teams. Now they're facing a Cardinals team that just got back to 500, been playing better ball to do so. I don't really believe in this team overall. I don't really believe in this lineup overall. I think it's a fine spot for Cal Quantrill. The Indians are going to have to eke some shit out against Wainwright. But on the flip side, how long is Wainwright really going to have a sub-4 ERA? Does he end the year with a sub-4 ERA in today's game of baseball? I don't think he does. Sprinkle the Astros minus 146 over the Mariners. McCullers over Flexen. If nothing else, I'm done fading Lance McCullers. And I'm basically done with Chris Flexen. So the two sides of the coin, as much as I love the Mariners, I actually just got the out to live bet them tonight when they were down late in the game because they got the juice. Man, I am just it's you would think that all the J.P. Crawford rookie cards were just going to dissolve and go into outer space or something if I didn't scoop them all up in the next 20 days. Because that's how I seem to be treating life. The Art Blocks money comes flying in, and I'm just burning holes in the old Pockies. Man, I have a lot of J.P. Crawford rookie cards. And either way, I think huge spread in starting pitching in that spot. I spazzed out a little bit there because I was literally adding up the amount I've spent on J.P. Crawford rookie cards. The MLB is one of the worst marketed league in the world. Why am I investing in baseball cards? That's a great question. Just came to that conclusion right then. But a huge spread in starting pitchers. I think if this line runs and like by tomorrow morning it's like in the -160s, -170s, just lay off. But the Mariners bullpen absolutely fucked all of their back end arms. No Graveman, no Sewell, any of those guys. And yeah, just think the Astros are gonna win. Hope everybody has a wonderful. I just completely zoned out. I gotta get better at that because like my ADD just completely cuts me off. It's like I don't know whether it's gonna be 10 minutes that day, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. But it just absolutely, just I completely just however many minutes through whatever I'm doing. But especially talking into a just phone. There's no one on the other side of this. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do the second half of the mock draft tomorrow. This is what it looks like right now, though. Anyways, that's it. All right. Hope everybody has a wonderful Tuesday. And, yeah. My little brother gets here on Wednesday. So, you'll have to figure out what. I don't know. I'm stoned. Have a good one.